Fuck. There we go. Wait, did you turn the mic off?
Oh my
It
god.
was after you said it.
Oh, okay.
Hey guys. How you doing?
Welcome back to the Zobcast.
I'm Zach,
And I'm Bobby.
and today we're making mistakes.
Always.
But before,
Already, Zach? God.
but before we get too
Can't work with
far,
this guy.
Merry Zobcast Christmas. Woo! Yeah.
Boom.
It's only the 13th. Get out.
Dab on him.
Also be sure to check out our latest Zob vlog as well as a new one coming out this Friday.
Probably
And
bad like you.
the mega episode that comes out this Christmas.
And I think you've noticed something different. We have sweatshirts
Yeah,
now.
we got the hoodies. Yeah.
You already-
Oh man.
Hey, what do you mean?
What are you talking about? So, yes, everyone makes mistakes.
Everybody has those days.
I forget the rest.
But are mistakes really mistakes?
That's a good question. We do tend to learn a lot from mistakes, right?
Mhm.
Whether it's from lessons or consequences.
And I'm pretty sure plenty of us have made like stories from all the mistakes we've made that no one wants to know ever.
For real. Speaking of stories,
Oh my god.
we made a post on Twitter asking you guys to share some. One story comes from Michael Shannon. I'm starting with this one because it's a real one. Who left his entire uniform jacket hanging on his hammock after leaving for a show in Dubuque. Yes, Dubuque.
Dubuque.
Did I say that right?
Yeah, we searched that.
So yeah, he had to get an Uber back to pick it up before anyone noticed.
Wow.
Yeah,
That man's a hero.
for real, dude.
So
Just so you know, yeah, you want to go over that?
go over what?
How we could not figure out how to pronounce Dubuque.
I mean, you guys can. I'm not on camera.
I mean, you were a part of it though.
I was a part of it. So basically, what had
Thank you.
happened
God.
So basically, what had
Yeah, I need a
happened
break.
was, Zach asked, "What is DUQUE?"
What?
D U
don't
D
know.
U
No,
B U
you-
Q
you-
Q U E.
I don't know how to spell Dubuque.
Just think it out. Just think it out.
DUBQUE.
D
Okay, you know
U D U B U Q U E.
There you go.
And I was like, I was looking at it like, what is double Q?
And yeah, Zach's just like, "What's DUBQ? What's the key?"
Dabuki.
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 Yeah, you're saying the Buki. I'm like, what are you talking about? It's like, oh, I'll spell it out for you. I'm like, here's the what's the Buki? I'm like, I have no idea what you're saying.
So then I Google search it and literally it says Dubuque, city of Iowa, and then it didn't like give us the pronunciation, just said city of Iowa under it. So then I Googled say Dubuque, and the 15-second video came up with nothing in the beginning, and then it just kind of fades in,
says
and it just says it.
Dubuque.
Dubuque, Iowa.
And they were like, oh! And
It
then
says
he's
it-
like,
Dubuque,
It says it
Iowa.
twice. And we
just
were
in
like,
case you missed it.
yeah,
the
we
first
were
time.
like, oh, and then Alex was like, yeah, it's Dubuque.
So someone else also posted to the thread.
You didn't give me the phone, dude.
You need my phone for
Yeah,
it?
I need your
Okay.
phone for it.
Man, I think you'd have this memorized by now.
No, I really don't.
Are you sure?
I think everyone else knows it too.
Everyone else has it memorized. You're the only one in the world who does not. Because this
Just-
is...
I need the dramatic
this is-
reading. you
By the
know?
way, do you guys like our hats, our Santa hats? And
I think Bobby has the best one.
It's a stocking, guys.
They don't know. Yeah, it's not sexy.
It's too big. It's too small for my head.
Oh.
So it's clipped on.
I like how you're doing a comb over with it as well. Yeah.
It's too heavy to put my head down. Like, and it'll be a blatantly... Can I have some stocking stuffers? I'll take some stocking stuffers, guys.
oh my gosh, here, let me pull this up for you.
All right.
So Journalistic Sacks said this.
Somebody once told me the world was gonna roll me, and I ain't the sharpest tool in the shed. But she was looking kind of dumb, with her finger and her thumb in the shape of an L on her forehead.
You don't
Well,
have to keep going, I think.
The years do indeed start coming,
Bad meme.
and they won't stop coming.
Bad meme.
And there's
Wait,
more.
hold on.
There's more.
Hold on, what? What do we got here?
There's two things in here that just said, when does the auction start?
What?
For what?
All right, so first off, Chris said Clark is making mistakes.
Yes.
And then Jet said, sup, Daryl's.
Who's Daryl?
I don't know. Someone, when does the auction start? Lady nerds, shoes on heads now.
What?
Dang.
You just derailed our cast.
The
Congratulations.
L also resembles a sectional couch that we'd like to see auctioned. Also somebody asked if you were sitting on a couch.
No, we're sitting on two.
We're sitting on two
We're
chairs.
sitting on two dining chairs.
Honestly,
The comments are being very weird right now.
I'm perfectly fine with that, based on the way our cast is.
Wow.
Oh,
These ladies need to auction the couch.
Do you guys want a couch?
Who are you?
Is that what our audience wants?
I want a double decker couch.
Double decker?
Yeah, me on top, you on bottom.
Shape of the L of the couch. That's what they're talking about, right? I like L-shaped couches.
I think ladies in the future would like love a couch that smells like you. That's what I like to see where this.
What?
Of Zach.
So love.
Okay. We did not talk about the last post in the thread just yet. This one's from Drumpcore. My wife left me. I'm sorry, whoever that was. It part of Drumpcore. Drunkcore.
That was a little too much.
That was I didn't expect that to come from it. I was looking for more lighthearted stuff. You know,
guys replied the most memey way possible, though.
that was really good. Yeah. They also said that they were going to be hijacking our stream tonight, which is probably happening right
I think
now.
they already have.
Yeah, there's the couch gang.
There's the couch game.
You
Wait, did
look
they
at this
make-
So
yourself?
that's why they're.
I don't know what's happening.
Either that, or the people have found our address and are coming to kill us and take our couch.
Oh no.
Kachu gang.
We have to get rid of all the couches in our house. We have to start burning couches. See you guys. They said they're hijacking our stream tonight, which we replied, speaking of mistakes. During a cast, if you'd like to help them hijack us, which you already are, you can feel free to leave some comments down below and we'll try to get to them. I feel like a brand new meme is starting from this.
I feel like there's like, this is making me think that there's another stream that kind of just like, beep,
that
kind of just intermixed with ours somehow.
and
The couch gang stream.
the couch gang.
Ashanti from Craigslist sent us here.
Who?
What?
Ashanti.
Did they post our thing on like Craigslist or something?
Wait,
Did you say
Okay.
Ashanti?
Hold up, Ashanti?
Ashanti.
Who's that?
I don't know.
What is
that drum corps. Or the drum corps. Sorry. It's so hard to say.
Who are you people?
So, back to mistakes. Bobby, do you have any stories for us?
Yeah, I have two written down and one that I didn't write down yet because I didn't think about it. But one time, these are all band trips,
Mhm.
by the way. So one, I'm gonna go with the fastest one first. I forgot what the time signature was in a rehearsal in 2015 with Alex, and the time signature was just 3/4.
This was in C2?
Yeah,
Okay.
this was the time signature was 3/4, and I was thinking in 4/4. Remember with Annie when we were doing Scheherazade,
Oh yeah.
and I kept going on that one time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking in 4/4, but it was 3/4, so I got yelled at.
We've all made that mistake.
And I've never
all
I
made
never
that
messed
mistake.
up like that ever again. I've gone on, but never like that.
I've learned from my mistakes as a young musician.
Yeah, 2 years ago. One of my other stories is kind of far, and I like not very many people know about this, but we shared our pooping ourselves stories in C2,
Oh, okay.
and on a band trip coming home from Orlando, Florida, from a band competition, we had a 15-hour bus ride,
Mhm.
and I got sick from something I ate at the Universal Studios park or something.
Oh, no.
I had like a
Don't
corn
eat
dog.
the fish there.
No, I have like a corn dog, and I hadn't had a corn dog in like years. So I like eat the whole corn. That's like this long.
It's one of those massive ones?
Yeah, it's one of those massive corn dogs. I eat the whole thing, and then I give my friend like the stick to like eat the crust or whatever. Like the best part.
Yeah, the best part.
That I didn't know it was the best part at the time.
Speaking of corn dogs, can I interrupt you real quick?
Yeah, sure.
I saw the funniest thing at this past camp. So we were served corn dogs, right, at this past cadets camp.
You were given corn dogs?
We were given corn dogs for one of the meals. Yeah.
I remember
Doesn't
this.
sound like a very
Corny
healthy
dogs.
meal.
This happened at cadets. It was delicious.
This past weekend.
This past yeah.
You weren't
Oh.
there.
In the summer they served us corn dogs.
Yeah, I guess I forget, but yeah. Anyways,
You forget.
There
What?
there were
Right
corn
there.
dogs, and one of the people that were auditioning for the keyboard line was a vegetarian.
Mm-hmm.
So and we found out the meal prior to us getting corn dogs, and you would watch her just pick off the bread of the corn dog
That's really
piece by
funny.
piece and eat just the bread.
So the moral of the story is being a vegetarian's a mistake.
Yes.
So she was eating the bread part and just leaving the weenie on the stick?
The
Yeah.
weenie.
the weenie.
Yeah. You gotta put some spin onto it, man.
The weenie.
Alright, so back to my story. So I finished this corn dog.
Yo, what's up, Sharp Bell?
And the next day, I wake up at like 3 in the morning and I like run because like they obviously overpacked the rooms. Like you're supposed to have 2 and they put 4. I'm sleeping on the floor. I run around. I step on some kid's head.
Oh.
And he still is asleep. I'm in the bathroom and throwing up. I look out. He's still asleep.
That'd be me.
Are you sure you
Yeah.
didn't kill him?
I don't know. I mean, everyone
Just never-
like. I throw up in the bathroom. I like peek out because I'm not throwing up at that point. And I like everyone's still asleep. It's 3 in the morning. I like lay down for like 10 minutes. I run back. I throw up even more. And then I like at that point I'm just throwing up like more and more and more and more. And it's like it's time for us to get up and like leave. And I'm still throwing up. And like all the chaperones come by and they're like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "Obviously I'm not okay." So
I'm more worried about that kid. Can I disrupt you one more time? Because
Yeah.
I just thought of another small
oh
story.
my god.
I'm sorry. Hey, how does it feel to be me? All right.
Hey, these are good stories.
They
I've
are
never
good
talked
stories.
this much.
Yeah, true.
These are funny stories.
Speaking
I haven't
of
even
a-
gotten to the best part.
Speaking of band and a kid's head, remember when I marched bass 5?
Oh.
I wasn't necessarily marching bass 5. I was just it was kind of like for an in the stands thing. We had to we didn't have a battery this year at our marching band for high school, and we had to have battery equipment in the stands. So it was kind of just like we were pit on the field, but we were battery in the stands. I was on base 5 just because of my massive build, and walking into the stadium, which was very crowded, I ended up nailing a kid probably like 8 years old. Less than 8 years
Well,
old.
freaking the idiots is like, oh, people walking with equipment. Let's walk right in between them. So you're just like, bang, and the kid
like-
just like falls down to the ground and starts crying.
I felt some turbulence, and I was just like,
And
keep
we
walking,
both- we both
keep
looked at
walking.
each other,
Yeah.
we're just like-
He died that day
and
from
then just started
trampling.
walking faster. I think we pushed Jordan and Tyler. Really, keep going, keep going,
Keep
keep
going.
going.
Yeah, that kid died that day.
Bobby,
He's
I'm
dead.
so
what does it say
sorry.
on your stocking?
Shannon.
That's my sister's name.
Also, apparently we're selling a mocha-colored sectional,
Really?
according to Greg Lewis.
You know, I love mocha.
To
Mocha's like a really
to
good.
Craigslist or Greg's List or
Craigslist.
or Couch Gang.
Do you know what that means?
Okay.
You could drink a mocha on the couch, spill it, and you wouldn't have to clean up the stain.
Yes, you would.
Where was I in my
Wet
story?
And you get moldy.
You're wet and moldy.
Alright.
That meme.
Back to my story.
Yeah, go ahead.
So I was throwing up, right? And the chaperones came by and they're like, "Hey, you okay?"
Mm-hmm.
So I'm obviously not okay. So they get me 2 trash bags, and they put one trash bag inside the other trash bag. So I have a double layered trash bag. Right?
For puking?
Yeah.
Sweet.
So now I'm walking to the bus, and I'm like, "Oh, I'll be fine to sit with my original seat, which is like the middle of the bus.
Mhm.
It's like the worst spot because everyone's going back to sleep, right? And I'm still sick. So everyone's asleep. We're about an hour in, and I have the trash bag in my lap, and someone's like this to me. Someone's like sleeping like this, and then I just go, "Ooh!" It's so dark in this. Like, turn the lights off. It's like this dark
It's like
in the bus. It's this dark, and you just hear like Zach sleeping, and you just turn off again. You hear this, like Zach lean on me. And then, so then my dad, who's a chaperone on my bus, he comes back and he's like, "Buddy, you okay?" I go, "No."
Oh, I know this story.
Yeah, remember?
Yeah.
Yeah, Sean's story's way better than me.
Sean's
Sean,
story
the
was
10
a
minutes
lot
for cadets, so much better. His is so much funnier than mine.
we'll get him on one of these days and see if
But,
we can talk a little bit about.
So
whatever we're
now
talking
now
about.
I'm sitting in the front of the bus, still throwing up nothing because I haven't eaten yet. So I'm just
Just
throwing-
gagging?
Yeah, I'm just throwing up my
Oh,
insides.
that's the worst.
Yeah.
Because it just hurts. It just hurts.
Yeah. Oh,
So,
your body's like,
Yeah.
I need to get
Eventually,
stuff out.
eventually, I fall asleep in the fetal position across these 2 empty seats in the very front, with my trash bag being held up by a cup holder. So, and then at some point, I'm like, "What smells so bad?" I shit myself.
Shit yourself?
Yeah, I shit myself.
How do you just do that and not know?
Dude, I don't know.
Is it 'cause-
It had no feeling whatsoever.
No, it was like I sharted. I sharted myself, okay? I sharted.
So you shit yourself while you're puking.
No, I was asleep. Like I
You
got
went to
over I got
sleep.
over the puking for that moment, and I went to sleep.
And then your body's like, well, fuck this guy. He's
No,
not coming
no.
out the front.
Here's how it happened. I'm in the fetal position, so my legs, like, I'm already in the worst spot.
Oh, so you're just
And then
like
I'm
this.
sleeping, and I go,
Oh, that's why.
I feel this, and I'm like, why does it smell so bad? And then I get up because I'm like, something's wrong, and I'm like,
Fucking
oh,
log just
my
went-
ass is wet. So then so now I like have to like figure out what to do, and there's a bathroom on our charter bus. So I walk very calmly
Waddle.
over people. So I'm going like this. I'm like moving my legs around. I'm wearing jeans too.
Oh.
So then
It, like one rolls off on us.
no, it was just, nah. So then I get to the bathroom and I like pull my pants down, and I'm like, oh, it's not that bad. So then I use the toilet paper and I clean it off, but I leave my underwear on. I just like cover it with a shit ton of toilet paper. So my ass looks awesome. My ass looks awesome, but I smell like shit.
Diapered yourself, dude.
Yeah. So I like my ass is huge at this point. I'm like waddling back. And then all of a sudden I get back to my seat and I hear people, I'm like laying down again because I'm like, nothing happened. And then I hear some kid go, what the fuck is that? And then I'm like, just go back to sleep, nothing happened. So then we stop at a McDonald's, the worst place to stop when you're sick. And I'm like dying, I'm like, I feel terrible. I'm like, I can't leave this bus. And the bus driver's like, get off the bus. So I'm forced to go get food. And then I'm like, I can't eat anything. I'll just throw it up again. So I buy a salad. I eat it. I throw it up again immediately. And then people are passing by. They're like, I'm so sorry for you. I'm like, what? Did I die or something? They're literally walking by. They're like, I'm sorry for your loss. I'm like, I'm just like,
You're not.
yeah. They're like, they know something's happened. So like, we finally get back. I feel so much better because everything has happened. Like the worst thing that's possibly happened. And then, like, I find out, like, that week, after I feel great, everyone else is getting the same sickness. Like, they throw up and they all shit themselves.
Oh, no.
Oh,
dude.
really?
Yeah. And then, like, a month passes, and I tell my one friend that I shit myself on that trip. And he was like, that was you! And he literally yells at me, and we're at lunch, and in my cafeteria, everyone eats at the same time. You can go anywhere. So he's literally, like, we're in the band hall, and he goes, hey, guys, he shit himself on the bus! And I was like, wow, thanks for keeping that a secret, dude. Oh my god.
Dude, that's good, man. I don't know if I can
And then-
top that.
No,
dude.
I have another one too.
Oh,
This
no.
this was during a concert, and my girlfriend told me about this because I forgot
I
about
mean, At
this.
least one positive you can walk out from that is you had a good ass.
You had a nice
Yeah,
ass.
dude, I
you
had a
pretty
great
nice
ass.
It's like it's like the opposite of woman stuffing her bra.
Yeah.
A great ass.
No, I wanted to preserve the underwear. No, it was my favorite pair. I threw it away anyway though, because it was unsalvageable. So my next story, that was not a shitting story. It was
Can I
just
stop
like
you real quick?
Sure,
How's the
okay.
comment section?
Yeah, how's the couch gang doing?
Couches have stopped. Couch talk has stopped.
It's probably because they love my story.
Cody said Sean with 2 exclamation points. Charbel said he wants a futon.
Yeah,
Um,
futons aren't that great for your back.
Dalton
one.
said,
I've had
so
two, actually.
about we begin the auction then, lady nerd.
I'm so confused.
Okay. My next story.
Can we auction off a couch today?
What
Do you have one to sell?
No, but just for the hell of it. We got to give these people what they want.
We'll print
Bobby.
out a picture.
Okay.
We'll auction off the picture.
I saw the funniest
We'll start at
thing,
$1
too.
million.
2 ladies will auction the couch they promised on Craigslist. That's
Okay.
about it.
Okay, stick around to the end of this cast and we'll auction you off your couch. Okay? We'll do it. Stick around.
Close promise.
So, all right. So we want to hear our next story.
Sure.
Who
All
are
right.
you?
Go ahead.
So we have my school again is going to a concert to like perform in, and we were going to Hershey Park afterwards, right? So we're not wearing like concert attire. We're wearing like jeans and a black shirt that like says our school's name on it. And we get to the site where we're gonna play, and we see like everyone in suits and stuff. And our teacher turns around and goes, "You guys better be on your best behavior right now, okay? Like we have to represent the school, and we're not representing the school right now." So we get inside, and she's like, "All right, guys, Like this is like we're in the like the warm up spot. We've just finished warming up somewhat smoothly, perfectly. She says, all right, guys. So when we get out there, stay standing until I cue you to sit down. And I'm like the third person in the second row to like get there. So the first row gets there, they all stay standing. My row gets there, I immediately sat down. Like we file in, and I was like, all right, I got my seat. And then everyone's still standing up. Like I'm facing the clarinet section. They're like, get up, stand. And I'm just like looking around. I'm like, wow, this is a really shitty concert place. This auditorium really sucks. Like, wow, they really need to fix those like pipings and shit. And then I finally see them. They're like, get up. As soon as my ass gets off the seat, everyone starts sitting down. So I do one of these, like the oh shit. So then
I was hoping to be like.
Knowing what happened prior, I would not
like
be
the
surprised.
folding chair like breaks. It's like I'm like shit. Squat play. Like I play the saxophone too, so like that shit's gonna hurt. So like I'm sitting there and I'm like fuck shit, damn. And then I had a solo too. It starts with me
Then have
or
your
something.
great ass without the toilet paper. Just saying.
Hey, I was sitting, so I can't tell.
True.
So the concert finishes. I don't know what place we get. Probably like last or something. Last.
Damn.
We'll
That's
probably
a good
get like
guess.
5th out of 2. And so then this is 2015. So like I have to, because it's like Saturday or something. So I have to go to C2 now. And so I don't even get to go to Hershey Park.
I went to Hershey Park.
I never got to go. So I go to C2 with Alex, and this is before they had good memberships to like return, good returning members. So I come, and I'm like the only Vibe player that ever stayed as like a full time, not like a callback or call in. So I like come back, and they're all like Bobby, and I was like, yeah, thanks guys, I can save my day now. It's having a really shitty day. That was my story.
That's your story?
That was my story. The shitting one was way funnier.
Dude,
Yeah.
I think you told the best stories you've ever told on the
Because
Zopcast.
they were actual stories. Not like, dude, letters or shapes.
Yeah, dude, on the highway,
was-
I read this word Virginia, and yeah, I figured letters are just shapes, man.
For real, he comes into the Zopcast saying, Zach, listen, all of the content for this episode is covered. I have a story that everyone is going to absolutely love. He sits down at the table,
This is
and we're
this is when our podcasts were an hour long.
yeah,
As well.
and he was like, all right, I got this.
Yeah, in the chat, I'm like, yo, I got this.
So you know
covered.
shapes? You know how circles are circles and triangles are triangles and
Squares
squares
are
are
squares.
squares?
The letter A just so happens to be, a letter.
You know, a letter A is a letter, but isn't a letter just a shape?
And isn't the letter A just the name of the shape? And then I was like, yeah, fucking, yeah!
Me and Zach were just like,
And he was like,
what?
Bobby, I hate you so much right now. I was like, don't worry, man, it's covered. We're done. We're done for life. We're set.
I do have one story to tell, just because
Only one.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I
Wow.
couldn't think as much as you. I'm sorry. It's actually not even my mistake.
He actually wrote all the stories out. I literally wrote.
Well, I don't know.
I wrote only two of the stories, and all I did was I wrote time signature story and concert sit down story.
Have I made mistakes
Yeah.
that I can talk about on the show?
Woof.
Dab on him.
It was actually I guess our directors and our like school administration at the time when I was in high school. This kind of relates to Bobby's because it's also about a band trip and like band experiences.
All the things that happen to me are always in band.
Yeah,
almost
all
like
the time.
the
It's because
band.
band is our life.
Yeah,
and
that
we
one
can't
time
escape
that
it.
my leg got
That was
shaved.
pretty band to open
At
up.
15.
You're gonna have to say that.
Yo, that's a good story too.
Yo, but we can't talk about that. We made a pact in
No,
that
I
room
have
that
I have
we
another
can't talk
story
about
because
that.
my friends fucking did that shit to me again.
What?
What?
Whoa.
Yo, you
Shave
got
your
some.
leg?
You got some.
They
smooth
waxed
legs.
my leg.
There,
What?
all
Why don't
right.
you just-
There are certain points in that room that we can talk about, but we can't talk about that room.
When you guys pinned me down, stuffed a ice cream sandwich in my mouth,
Oh yeah, when we
sat on me with pillows,
oh, yeah.
and then dry shaved my thigh.
What
All
is
right,
this?
Apparently we're talking about this room now.
What the hell?
That was torture.
Was it I under like was that initiation?
That was
No,
15,
that
but
was
we were all just
finals.
really bored.
I'm like laying on the couch. I'm like,
He was on the bed, and then everybody just started covering.
and then
him with
they like
pillows.
pinned my arms. I'm like this, like starred out,
Dude, I would have gone.
and I'm like, what's happening? I'm staring, and I'm like, who comes back with the ice cream sandwich?
Adriana.
Adriana comes back with an ice cream sandwich and just stuffs at my face. The whole sandwich.
Oh, I would have gone Hulk mode if you all just started sitting on me because I'm extremely claustrophobic.
They did sit on me.
I would have started freaking the shit out. Do you remember when?
Yes, yeah.
When you guys bound me up?
Yeah, we had a group of friends while we were at like some. It was a dick party. It was a dicks out for Harambe party back when that meme was a thing.
No way.
It was awesome, but
Tell a Harambe story. Mine, I won because I incorporated Beyblade.
yeah, he told a awesome story, and because of that, his reward was us tying him up
Yeah.
and then blindfolding
And
him.
then so they tried to put the blindfold on me, but I was just like, I ain't having this, and I started freaking out, and I grabbed Justice's leg and started just like biting it. I was like, ah! And Justice was like, oh my god! I was just like,
So what this sounds like to me is Zach's not going to top any of our stories.
Yeah, no. We went to Carnegie Hall in Baltimore.
What?
What?
Ah.
Say it.
what?
Cody said Adriana made her deep throat a corn dog.
Whoa.
Adriana
Oh.
made Cody deep throat a corn dog?
Yes.
How thick? How thick was this corn dog? Like, there's some pretty thin
That's
ones.
the only thing.
Interesting.
Is it wrong for me to think how big this corn is?
Yeah, like, is it like one of those mega ones that I ate and shat myself? Or is it like one of
a-
these tiny
is it
petite
a
ones?
corn dog, or a corn
You
dog?
remember when we spent like?
Is it like the
3 hours trying to
cornfield
swallow
or
hot
like
dogs
the
whole?
corn?
What?
What?
Wait.
Talking about mistakes, we did spend 3 hours, me, Clark, and a bunch of friends, trying to deep throat hot dogs like LA Beast.
Yeah, we're like, yo, dude, do you think we can do this? And then Nick, being the freaking champ that he was, he just comes up and he's like, yo, guys, I got this. And he just goes, and it fucking launched out of his mouth. He always had it. It was like down here in his chest, and it launched. What the hell?
Alex just ripped his shirt off right in front of Clark.
Back to my story. We went to Carnegie Hall
No.
in Baltimore, where the Baltimore Symphony Orchestra plays. It was a lot of fun, for real. I played timpani. It was during Equus. If you guys know that piece, you should, especially if you are musicians.
EQUUS.
Not.
Thanks, Bobby.
Not equi.
There were a few
Equis.
watchers, but it was mostly
Exquis.
for it was mostly for judging, right? And we were like judge, and we got scores at the end and stuff like that. There was one problem though. We were there during the Baltimore riots.
No, I'm not saying I was there.
What?
I walked out and there was pitch black.
Yeah.
That is a mistake I'm not going to
During
make
the Baltimore
tonight.
riots, we were high school students on a yellow bus during the riots.
Tensions were rising.
Yeah, tension was
These
rising.
thoughts, man. Script.
By the time we were supposed to go to like some of the cool places in Baltimore and have a lot of fun, but we only went to the.
We did have fun. We stole
we,
TVs
we
that
only
day.
went to the Carnegie Hall because we knew we weren't going to have that much fun there. We were just going to be there to play and get the hell out of there. Yeah. So yeah, we all got onto the bus, went outside, and
you got to see the script.
the
It's so
main
funny.
thing was like there was smoke over the horizon. We could see. I don't know. I know that at that point there was like a CVS burning down. I don't know if it was exactly what that was, but there was a. It was a. There were sirens everywhere. We were on the bus. We were going down the street, and someone threw a Gatorade bottle at one of my good friend's window. Right? If that were anything but a Gatorade bottle, he would be dead.
What if it were like a sock?
If it
We
were
could
a
pick that
sock,
up.
he would not be dead.
So not anything else other than
You get what I mean.
it had to have been like a rock.
The funny part is.
Very.
A dildo.
Not even a rock would do that. It would break the window, but then he'd be like, "I'm fine," because the window.
If it was a bullet.
it would have to be like a.
If it
pipe
were
bomb
a
or
gun.
bullet.
Yeah.
Just somebody throws a gun at it, and it's like,
Yeah, instead of shooting it, they throw the whole gun.
boom! Yay!
The whole time, all of the directors and stuff, they're like, get down! And they told us all to like get down low to the ground and then all this stuff, and everyone was freaking out. I was eating a pretzel. Because they gave us...
That's in his script. Everyone stay relaxed.
They gave us pretzels, and we were so happy. I was just...
He's
I mean-
And then you get shot in the head.
Yeah, we...
you know, I'm gonna eat this pretzel, which means my life.
Yeah.
I was fat. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I was pretty fat.
I was fat.
Okay,
Thanks for watching.
the futon's starting at $35.
Oh, we're selling the futon? I thought it was a mocha.
Yeah, whatever it
I
is.
thought it was a mocha.
Whatever you guys
Whatever.
wanted, we're selling it for $35.
All right. They're not here anymore.
Yeah.
They,
Who
All right.
wants it? Comment section.
Sold.
they haven't said anything.
Comment section, $35.
Yo, going once. Anybody?
Anybody?
Well, we have to wait because.
Yeah, that's true. There is a lot of comment lag. Right. Okay. First comment. we get saying that they're bidding that $35.
On the picture of a couch.
That will.
I've been
We'll-
staring
we'll fax
at
it to you.
the edge of the water.
Yeah, we'll mail
We
it.
should actually-
I can remember.
We should actually print out a picture of a
That's why I didn't
couch,
sing that much.
frame it, and put it up here, saying that no one bought it.
Chris said a mocha futon.
Yeah,
We're selling a mocha futon.
mocha futon. I know
You know
it
what's
sounds
really weird?
amazing.
I have mocha couches at my house.
You do.
Yeah.
Do you spill mochas on them frequently?
I don't drink mochas.
Why not? Mochas are good.
I don't
We'll
like
put the
coffee.
ultimate price.
I've
We'll
told
put
you
the
this
ultimate price
plenty
on
of
after we frame
times.
it.
What?
All right, mocha futon couch.
Yeah,
Yeah.
mocha futon.
Mocha futon, $35.
Yeet.
Let's get it. Who wants it? Who wants it? Who wants it?
Cheap.
Going
That is
threes.
very cheap.
That is a very cheap futon, guys. Are you sure you don't want it?
I promise nothing happened on this futon.
Yeah,
Can't
well,
Hey.
we're not, it hasn't even been bought yet.
Considering
Hey,
his
listen,
table.
listen. This is Craigslist, dude.
Oh, yeah, it's Craigslist.
You're-
Do you still have that table?
what table?
The table?
Yeah.
Kyle, it goes to Kyle Korb.
Kyle Korb. Kyle
All right,
Korb. we
do
got
I
our
hear a
first-
40?
Do I hear $40? $40 for this futon picture. $40. Going strong.
This podcast went from nice stories to auctioning off. A
Nice
couch.
stories. You mean-
This
You mean
podcast
poop
was
stories?
Yeah, do you mean me shitting myself and Zach getting caught in Baltimore riots
They're selling a
to
mocha
selling a
futon.
picture of a couch?
Shipping to Canada, we'll ship to Japan if we have to.
Yeah, we'll ship anywhere.
We'll figure out space travel if we need to.
Just make sure you can be faxed.
Did anyone say anything?
Only shipping to Canada, question marks.
Any takers? $40. $40.
Go
35,
once.
35, 35, 35, 35, 35, 35, 35. Do I hear 40? 40. Do I hear 40? 40. Do I hear 40? 40, 40, 40, 35, 35, 35, 35, 40, 40, 40. Do I hear 40?
Oh.
Do I hear a 40?
We're going to give you guys another
Sup?
30 seconds.
We're going to give you guys 30 seconds to give us a 40. If you can't get the 40, then we're going to
If you can't get to 40, we'll
give
double
you
it.
guys a 40.
We're gonna double
Get the
it.
40, we're going to
I was
80.
like, that's not right. That's not how.
40, 40, 45. Do I get a 40? Do I get a 40? Do I get a 40? We're at 35.
All right.
Do I get a 40?
We're gonna double it in 3.
2.
We're gonna double it in 2. We're gonna
Oh.
double it in 1.
Up,
Ash
up.
Charbel, want to split it. This is not how auctioning works.
That's not how auctioning works.
And we're
Charbel.
80. We're 80 now.
We're at 80. Yeah, we're at...
Wow.
Hey, sorry, you guys missed it.
Yeah, you missed it. Hey, we said you double it.
What?
Hey, double up.
Man, I thought there'd be a lot more takers.
Yeah, for
Yeah,
real.
For a mocha couch.
Charbel
Come
said,
on.
yeah, 90-10.
90-10.
90, that's not splitting.
$90.10. All right, sold to Charbel.
Yeah! woo!
$90.10.
Hey, thank you guys so much for checking out the Zodcast. If you like our stuff, we also got some stuff over on LotHype.com. Check out those podcasts, right? Also, on LotHype, you got the pay what you can policy that you can check out for donations if you're interested in all the content they provide as well as all the other guys. Also, check out Drunkcore. Drunkcore probably tried to
check
hijack our stream
Yeah,
today.
check out the Couch Gang.
Yeah,
It
go hit up that
kind of
couch.
worked.
That kind of worked. That did
Kinda
hijack
worked.
us pretty well.
Yeah, you guys were freaking out. You were like, who are they?
Well, I thought they were gonna, like,
What does
kill
this
us.
mean? Honestly, I thought they were gonna call.
Yeah, for real.
I thought they were gonna call us and
All
like
of-
call us assholes or something.
All of a sudden, like,
That
Where
would've
would
been
they reach
funnier.
us? Where would they call us?
No, they break through.
They don't have
Uh,
any of our numbers.
Facebook.
They don't have our Skype.
Facebook.
Fuck Facebook.
Zach's Facebook.
Wait,
they could
what was the
DM
one
Zach.
thing you told me not to do before the cast?
say
started?
the F word right into the mic.
What did I just?
You just said the F word right
Yeah,
into the
they called
mic.
Zach a fat fuck earlier.
Yeah, I'm
But
pretty sure
Chris
when I was
asked
laying
me,
here, I
when
said
we
fuck a few
auction off
times.
Next week. That is a surprise.
Yes,
right?
that is very much a surprise.
Yeah. Also,
Wait,
I won't be here next week.
Shh. We actually have a very special episode coming up next week that I'm sure you guys are going to enjoy a lot. Something completely new that you've never seen before with new faces as well.
Because they're boring.
Yeah, fuck these guys.
Yeah. Thank you guys so much. Have a good one.
Thanks for commenting and subscribing. You know what time it is.
Couch gang.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my god, stop.